Everyone, it's Alison with another exercise video. So, hope you're all well. Hope you're all keeping fine and dandy. Yeah, we're still managing, aren't we? We're still getting through this. So today I am going to do a circuit. So we're going to be testing lots of different body parts today. We're also going to get that heart rate up as well. So there's going to be a little bit of cardio going on. I've got 9 different exercises. You're going to do each exercise 3 times, and you're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds. So it's going to take a little bit of time, this circuit, perhaps about half an hour or so. You're going to need your resistance band. If you've got one handy, that'll be brilliant. The exercises are all done stood up as well. Now I've got my chair on standby just for a little bit of balance, a little bit of reassurance if I need to. Remember, when you're doing the circuit, if you need to take a breather, take a rest, then please take a breather, take a rest. And obviously, if anything hurts or you're uncomfortable, then please stop doing the exercises. You can always come back to the video later on when you're feeling a bit perkier. What else do I need to say? Yes, okay, so that's it. So some of the exercises we haven't done before, and there's quite a quick turnaround between the exercises, so there's not going to be an awful lot of time for me to explain each individual exercise and then get going. So if you want to, you've got 2 options. You can either just watch the video all the way through and then decide whether this particular circuit is for you, or if you want to, you can just watch the first part of when I'm doing an exercise and then join in when you're ready. There will be other opportunities to catch up as you get more familiar with the exercises. All right, now I've got my timer down here, which I'm going to be putting on very shortly once we've completed our warm-up. All right, so you might hear another voice. It is just my timer prompting me every 30 seconds to change the exercise. Otherwise, we'll be doing some exercise. If I do it by myself, we'll be doing some exercise for a minute, some for 5 seconds, and it will work out completely wrong. Right, you don't need your band just yet. We're going to get warmed up. Right, here we go. So I just want you to start off just with a little bit of a march. So just getting those legs moving, just getting those arms moving. There we go. Don't worry, we'll make it a little bit more vigorous as we go along. I just want to get you moving, get you loosened up. If you need to, you can put your hand on your chair just in these initial stages. But if you can, please take your arm away from the chair. There we go. So with your arms now, we're just going to reach out to the front, just nice and easy, nice and loose. Getting those elbows going, getting those shoulders going. Fabulous. There we are. Right, so the weather's changed in the last few days, so you're probably spending just a little bit more time indoors than you have been when the weather's been nice. So please enjoy your exercises. Have a look back at some of the other previous videos if you want to. Something a bit different. And we're going to go back to marching. So making sure as you're marching, you're landing on your toes, rolling towards the heel. You're not being flat-footed. So nice and delicate, if you like, on your feet. Nice and purposeful. So this time with your arms, you're going to reach up. Nice and easy. Beautiful, lovely. And changing it again, just reaching out to the front. Keep those feet moving. Keep those arms moving. And reaching up. So we're going to get that heart rate up, get that blood circulating through the body, get your muscles warmed up, reaching forwards, getting your brain in gear as well. A little bit of coordination required. Back to normal marching for me, please. Super job. So just going to do our little toe tap side to side. So just get your legs going first of all. Remember, reaching with the toes just to get the hips going. Got it? Bring your arms into it. Fabulous. There we are. See? It's like riding a bike, isn't it? Have you got your rhythm? Have you got your coordination today? You have? Let's find out, shall we? So we're going to push away. Keep those legs doing what they're doing. So arms going in one direction, legs going in another direction. And we're going to reach up. And we're going to push away. And we're going to reach up. And we're going to push away. And we're going to go to funky chickens. Yeah, that's it. So just rolling those arms up to get those shoulders going. And then we're going to go back to our curls. And back to normal marching. Marvellous. Right, you don't need to turn side on. So this time what I want you to do With your feet, you're going to do little toe taps backwards. So just shifting backwards, tapping those toes, and then coming back to that start position. Again, just warming up those hip areas. If you can, a little bit of swing of the arms. So we're looking for opposite arm and leg. Can you manage that? Yeah, got you thinking? And back to normal marching for me, please. Lovely job. So this time we're going to go forwards. So tapping your toes. I want you to reach with your toes out to the front. So you should start to feel the movement, the stretch through the front of your shin and through the front of your ankle. And again, if you can swing your arms, please do. If it's all a bit too much, remember you've got your support nearby. You can just rest a hand on your support. But do try, you might surprise yourself, even if you can just do a couple and then put your arm back down, then come back to it, and then just building up your confidence without for not relying on your support. So you've been reaching out with your toes. I want you to reach out with your heels now. So now you'll start to feel the effort through the calf muscle and through the back of the leg. Got it? Fabulous. And back to normal marching. So just want you to slow it down. Just reduce that movement. Just bring your arms down, a little bit of a swing, and then steady there. So feet shoulder width apart. I just want you to touch your shoulders. Elbows now. I want you to roll those elbows around so you get the movement through the shoulders. As big a movement as you can manage. Now, thankfully, I can't hear your shoulders crunching. So just go in where you can. Obviously, if you've got one good shoulder, then do your good shoulder. Your other shoulder might be doing a slightly smaller movement. You know your shoulders better than I do. We're going to go in the other direction. So a lovely big sweep of those elbows to encourage that rotation in the shoulder. Marvellous. Okay, relax there. So a tiny little bend in your knees, nice straight backs, one arm on top of the other. Then we're going to rotate from one side to the other, just to let you get some movement going through your tummy, through your rib cage, through your lower back. And again, any clicks and cricks you've got, let's ease them out. Super job. Come back to centre, drop your arms down by your side, roll those shoulders backwards, side bends now over to one side, up and across to the other side. So imagine your back is flat against the wall and you're just sliding from one side to the other. Marvellous. Okay, relax there. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Press up position, all the way out, all the way back. So stretching out your chest, stretching out your back. As far forward as you can, as far back as you can. Really stretching out those shoulders and those back muscles. Lovely. Relax there. Change legs. So we're going to go for our throw. We're going to pick up our imaginary ball, bring it overhead, and throw that ball with a little bit of vim and vigour and speed. So you get the backs of the arms now and the elbows. A little bit quicker. Come on. A little bit quicker. Come on. Come on. A little bit quicker. And steady there for me. Change legs again. Hands up. Punch in. Go. Nice and quick. Nice and quick. Come on. Want to get that heart rate back up. Going to burn some calories today. Did say it's going to be slightly trickier circuit, slightly harder. Up and down. Out to the front. Towards the ground. Out to the front. To one side. To the front. To the other side. To the front. Up and down. Out to the front. One up, one out, one up, one out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Change it round. Both out to the front, both at the same time. Slow it down. Slow it down. And relax there. Has that got you out of breath? I should hope so. It's got you nice and warm. Heart's beating faster. Okay, so we're going to get into the circuit now. We're going to do 3 exercises, 3 times. Then move on to the next 3 times. Move on to the next 3. I'm going to press play on my timer. Remember, let me just come here a minute. Remember, if you're unsure of the exercises when I'm saying them, just watch what I'm doing for the first few seconds. Join in when you're ready, when you've got the gist of it. You'll get plenty of opportunity to catch up and make up for any missed bits. Okay? Rest if you need to rest. Stop if anything hurts or you're uncomfortable. You ready? Let me push play. Come down here. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to start off marching. This time, nice and purposeful. So I really want you driving those elbows forwards and backwards. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can bring your knees up a bit higher. If you're not ready for that, just bring your feet nice and low and just shifting your weight from side to side. Whichever you do, I want to see purposeful elbows going forwards and backwards. We've got 3 seconds. Okay, you'll need your band. Nice and quick now. We're going to stand on our band. Bring our band up to our shoulders. Squats. Here we go. So we're going to just slow it down. Nice and strong now. Don't let your knees collapse inwards. Squeeze your bum as you come up. Keep your back straight as your bum goes back. Stand up nice and tall at the top as you squeeze your bum. Beautiful, lovely. Okay, we're on to press-ups next. Against your wall, nice straight bodies. Bend those elbows, pushing away. So trying to get that chest close to your wall. Keep your body in a nice straight line. Hold your tummy in nice and tight. Squeeze your bum. Nice and controlled. We'll be going back to our marching in 5 seconds. Here we go, straight into it, marching. You know what to do now. So you'll be feeling that heart rate going. Remember, take a breath if you need to. You've got your chair if you need to. Put your hand, if you're feeling a little bit wobbly today, you've got your support if you need to. Whichever you're doing, purposeful elbows. Pick those knees up if you want to make it harder. Just come low if you want to make it a little bit easier. We're going back to our squats. Straight onto it with your band. Up towards your shoulders. Here we go. Squeeze those bum muscles. Nice and tall. Nice and steady. We're not rushing this exercise. I want you to feel all those muscles through the legs, through your bum. Come up nice and tall. Keep your back straight. Don't round your shoulders forwards. You're working against the resistance of your band. Onto our press-ups. Here we go. Pushing away. Keep that body in a nice straight line. You don't want to be sticking your bum out. You don't want to be collapsing your hips. We are bending our elbows to bring our chest towards our wall and then pushing away. Again, nice and controlled. Guess what? We'll be coming to our marching again shortly. Here comes the beeps. Here we go, straight into it, marching. Purposeful elbows. Can you speed it up? Can you speed it up? Can you lift those knees a bit higher? Come on, you can do it, come on. Keeping that heart rate up. Use your chair if you need to. As long as you're swinging those arms. Okay, we're back. Oops, sorry. Thought we were back on our press-ups then. Onto our squats. Here we go, straight into it. Let me stand side on. You can see my bum go backwards. I'm squeezing my bum muscles as I come up. Nice and tall. My back stays straight. So all along my spine between my neck and my bum, keeping straight, pushing those hips all the way forwards. Now our press-ups are coming up. Here we go, straight into it. Bringing that chest towards your wall, pushing away. Again, nice and controlled. Hold your tummy in to turn this into a core exercise. Squeeze your bum muscles to a lovely and strong right the way through the whole of your body. Fabulous. You've only got 3 seconds. Come on, you can do it. Marvellous. Okay. Marching. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. So we're going out to the side. 3 steps. And then out to the side. Sorry, 3 marches. Then a side step. We're still swinging our arms. So a bit of coordination required here. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. You'll need your band for the next exercise. Here we go. So we fold out our band in half. Band level with the tops of your shoulders, arms straight. Reverse fly. So slowing it down. Pulling that band out. Keep the arms straight. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Try and make your shoulder blades touch each other. Now, I know they won't, but I want you to imagine you're doing that so you get that effort through your upper back. Okay, relax there. We're going to do standing knee crunches. High arms, nice and slow. So you're going to bring your elbows towards your knee. And as you do so, crunching those tummy muscles. A little bit of balance required with this one as well. But think about your tummy muscles as you bring those elbows down to meet your knee. Here, this is the area here. We're going to go back to our marching. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. Can you speed it up? Or do you just want to stick to a nice, consistent rhythm? Step. 1, 2, 3. Keep swinging those arms. Nice and light on your toes. Step. 1, 2, 3. Step. 1, 2. Remember, you'll need your band for the next one as we do our reverse fly again. Straight onto it. Pick up your band. If you don't want to fold your band in half, that's fine. You can keep it as a single length. I'm just going to turn side on there so you can see. Oh, knock my picture off the wall. Try and hold your tummy in nice and tight. Again, those stabilizing muscles. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you come back. Standing knee crunches coming up. Here we go, band down. Elbows to knee. So we're going to slow it down to allow you the thinking process. Crunching in here. Squeezing in those tummy muscles. Remember, take a breather if you need to take a breather. You don't need to do all of this in one go. You can build it up. That's the beauty of these videos. You can fast forward if you need to. Where are we up to? 1, 2, 3, step. 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. Can you go a little bit quicker? This is our last marching with side step. 2, 3. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Come on. Staying light on those toes, pushing those arms so the whole body's getting a workout. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. There we go. Okay, back on your band. Reverse fly again. Nice straight backs, pulling apart. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Keeping your hands, your arms about the same height as your shoulders. We don't want our arms dropping down here. Hold your tummy in nice and tight so you are strong right the way through your core, right the way through your upper body. We have got our standing ab crunches coming up. Here we go, standing ab crunches. Slowing it down, regulating your breathing, allowing you the opportunity to really squeeze these tummy muscles in. If balance is an issue for you today, you can do this. So you just bring in one elbow. Still allows you to lift those knees up nice and high. Still crunching in those side muscles. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This time we're going to step forward. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3. Forwards. Step. 1, 2, 3. Can you go a little bit quicker? Hopefully you're breathing heavy, but nice and controlled. 1, 2, 3, forwards. Forwards, still swinging those arms. Okay, tricky one now. Watch me if you want to for this first one. Standing on your band, crossing the ends, holding by your hips. We're going to step forward, step back, forwards, forwards, back, back. I am always pushing against the band with my legs, and I'm feeling this now through the outer part of my bum, outer part of my legs. Good for your core. Forwards, forwards, back, back. Okay, we're back on our wall. This time, it's a bit like a plank. Except this time we're bringing our leg behind us, back to the start. Then the other side, so keeping your back in a nice straight line. You don't need to worry about bending your arms for this one. We are lifting that foot, keeping your body in a nice straight line, using your bum to raise that foot behind you. It's all about this lower part of your body for this one. Okay, back to our march with a forward lunge. 1, 2, 3, forwards. 1, 2, 3, forwards. 1, 2, 3, forwards. So you getting the hang of this? 2, 3, forwards. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Can you go quicker? Can you go quicker? Can you move those arms a little bit more purposefully? 2, 3. We're back on our band for our monster walk. Here we go. Make sure you've got some tension on your band. Oh, crikey. You're standing up nice and tall. Forwards, forwards, back, back. Forwards, back, back. Forwards, back, back. You'll notice I'm trying to keep some separation between my feet and my knees. I'm not going knock knees, pushing my knees out. And it's just a little step forward, a little step back to get that effort through your bum. Speaking of bum, here we go, back on our leg raises against the wall. Nice and strong in your tummy again. Holding those tummy muscles. Squeezing each bum at a time to allow you the strength to raise a leg. It is not about your arms for this one. We are not bending our arms. Keep your body in a nice straight line. Nice and steady. Try and control your breathing. You'll need it for this next one. We're back on our forward lunges. 1, 2, 3, step. Step. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. Come on, you can do this. Come on. We've nearly finished. I think this is the last time we do this march with the lunge. Can you go a little bit quicker? 2, 3, step. 1, step. 1, 2, 3, step. Again, you can use your chair if you need to. We're back on our band for our monster walk. Try and not drop the band this time. Told you it was a quick turnaround between each exercise. Nice and tall. Forwards, back, back, forwards, forward. I'll just stand side on so you can see. You'll notice I'm not doing a big movement forwards and backwards. But tell you what, I can feel that, really feel that through the outer part of my bum and in my upper leg and in my core muscles. So we've got our last exercise coming up, our wall leg raises. Here we go. Back against your wall. Nice straight lines. Squeezing that bum. Raising that straight leg behind you. Feeling that in the back of the thigh. Hold your tummy in. Squeeze that tummy, but don't hold your breath. Regulate that breathing again. We have nearly finished this circuit before we go into our cool down. Relax there. Whew. Give your hands a little bit of a shake. If you've got a chair, have a sit down. I'm just going to turn my timer off. There we go. If you've got a chair, have a sit down. Take a big deep breath. Woo. Are we feeling all right? That was good. That was tough. Oh, but good. We're going to do some stretches. Just allow that heart rate just to slowly come down. Your muscles have worked ever so hard, so we're going to do some nice stretches now while they're nice and warm, just to try and maintain that flexibility and that elasticity of the key muscle areas in your body. Let's start with our back. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, feet flat on the floor. We've got one hand in front of the other. And push our hands away so that you feel that stretch across your upper back. Just try and relax now. Try and bring your breathing rate down. Bring your heart rate down. Just ease off that stretch. We're going to do it again though. Push away. Feel that stretch across the top of your back, through your shoulders. Don't hold your breath. And then coming out of there. So our next stretch for our chest. Put your hands either on the small of your back, or if you prefer, you can hold on to the sides of your chair. And you put the hands on the small of your back. And pull back on your shoulders. Push your chest out to the front. Try and bring your shoulders back as far as you can, so you get the stretch through your collarbones and through the front of your chest, and then relax. And again, pull back on those shoulders, press your chest forwards, don't hold your breath, and then slowly coming out of there. So we're going to stretch our shoulders out now, don't mind which arm. One arm reaches across the front of your body, the other hand comes underneath onto your elbow. Just gently pulling on that elbow till you feel that stretch running through the back of that shoulder. Just try and sit up nice and tall. Don't be tempted to slouch. So we'll try and maintain that posture right to the end. Just easing out of there. Then your other arm, please, across the front of your body. Other hand comes underneath onto your elbow and pulling in on that elbow. Sitting up nice and tall. Fabulous. And just easing out of that. We're going to do a little twist next. So you're going to take one hand, put it onto your opposite knee. This spare hand is going to hold onto the side of your chair. Sit up nice and tall. Then you use your hands now to pull yourself around towards the hand that's in contact with the chair. Keep your back nice and tall. And again, don't be holding your breath. Hopefully your breathing rate, your heart rate, you can feel slowly coming down. And we're going to come back to centre. We're going to do the other side. So your other hand goes onto your opposite knee. Spare hand onto the side of the chair. Sitting up nice and tall. And again, pulling yourself around to whichever hand is holding onto the side of the chair. Keep that back nice and tall. And then coming slowly back through to the centre. We'll do some stretches for our legs. Any leg, don't mind which. If you need to shuffle forward towards the edge of your chair, just to make it a little bit easier, then please do. Stick a leg out, get that leg nice and straight. Those toes point up towards your face. We're looking to get a stretch through the back of your lower leg, through the calf. And then point those toes forwards like a dancer. So you feel a stretch through the front of the ankle and the shin. And then pull back on those toes, trying to point them up towards your face. And then just ease off, just take the tension off. Keep that leg where it is. Keep it nice and long. You can put both hands onto your bent leg. Like you think about which is your bent leg. Sit up tall. And then folding from your hips forwards until you feel a stretch through the back of this straight leg. You may feel a stretch in your bum. You may feel it in your lower back. Now everyone's flexibility is different. You can see mine is not too good. I've got a little bit of an injury through the back of my thigh here, so I'm not quite so bendy on this side. But just try and relax now. The more you can relax, the slightly deeper you'll get into your stretch. If you want to, and take a big breath out, you may drop a little bit lower into your stretch. And then from here, pushing up towards your seated position. We're going to do that little sequence on the other side. So extend your other leg out, get it nice and straight. Toes, trying to point them up towards your face until you feel that stretch through the back of your lower leg. And you can point those toes forwards. So getting the stretch through the shin and ankle. And then pulling back again, pointing those toes up towards the ceiling. Or if you can, even further up towards your face. Release that pressure on your foot. Put both hands on your bent leg, so you're supporting the weight of your upper body. Sit up tall. And again, trying to fold from your hips, coming forward, till you feel the stretch running through the back of your thigh, even into your bum, maybe even into your lower back, but you're supporting yourself on this bent knee. If your hands are on your straight leg, then you're going to push your knee in the wrong direction, and that's just It's going to cause a whole world of problems. Just relax. Take a big breath out if you want to, just to drop a little bit deeper into that stretch. And then gently pushing back up to your seated position. So shoulders, just a few little shrugs up and down, just to keep them nice and loose. And then roll those shoulders backwards, just in a lovely smooth movement backwards. And finally, I'm just going to finish off with some neck stretches. So just sitting up nice and tall. And turn your head nice round to look over a shoulder. But keep your back tall. Remember, we're just trying to move the head here. We don't want to move our shoulders or our waist. Just want to move the head. Bring your head and eyes through centre. All the way around to look over your other shoulder. And then coming back through to centre. We're going to now just gently tilt our head over to one side. So we're going to try and drop the ear down towards the shoulder. Remember, we're not lifting our shoulder up. We want to drop the ear down until you feel just that gentle stretch through the other side, through the opposite side of your neck. We're going to come back up. And same again on the other side, just dropping the ear down. Don't be tilting your body, just tilt your head. And then coming back up to the centre position. This time you're going to try and drop your chin down towards your chest. So you feel a stretch now through the back of your neck. And now slowly lifting up, looking up towards the ceiling until you feel a stretch through the front of your neck and into the throat area. And back down. And finally, circles. So just nice and gently now. Again, I can't hear any crunching or any clicking or any popping, which is a good thing for me. And then gently back round in the other direction. Nice and smooth. And relax there. How are we feeling? Just give your hands a final shake and give your legs a bit of a pat down. So as I said at the very start, a challenging one today. Make no apologies for it. There's a good range of exercises on the YouTube channel, depending on how you are feeling. There will be some days when you're not feeling up to what we've just done today, and you may just want to do one of the other videos, perhaps just concentrating on your legs or just your upper body. Today's circuit does pretty much everything. We have done our tummy, we have done our back and our shoulders, and we've done our leg muscles and our bum muscles as well. Importantly, we've done our heart, we've got our heart rate up, and we've got our breathing rate up as well, which is really, really important. But you know the modifications now. You can take it easy if you need to. You can just dial down the intensity if you need to, dial it back up, dial it back down, dial it back up. I'm not there to see you, so I can't tell you off if I know you're slacking, but you know yourself. You know what you're capable of doing on any particular day. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Give it a go. It is. Hopefully you enjoyed that anyway. Hopefully I'll be seeing you again soon. There will be more videos to follow, I'm sure. So take it easy. Stay safe.